Akane Tachibana is a freshman high school student who, despite his talent for basketball, decides to abandon sports clubs due to the pressure put on him. Once he arrives at Kozu High, however, he meets the only other basketball player who has ever caught his eye on the court and decides to join the team. The first match of the season is an exhibition game against the league's strongest team, Yamazaki, the team that Hiragi's father coaches and in which his older brother plays for. Hiragi ends up playing in the second half of the game and they seem to be not working well together on the court, losing the game until unintentionally one of the senior players on the team challenges them to beat him. They join forces, inspiring the team to victory. Thus starts the story of a group of teenagers working to reach the top, fighting tooth and nail the entire way. The series revolves around Bren Park, a Korean basketball player with roots in the Philippines who joins a local streetball team, the Pasacals of Barangay 143. Aside from the games, Bren also learns more about the Filipino culture while he finds out how important it is to pursue your passions in life. Barangay 143 follows the coming-of-age story of a young man in search of a father and how he finds an unlikely family in a team of misfits trying to bring glory to their hometown. It's a story about love and family set against the action-packed world of street basketball, where the stakes are always high and life is the biggest game you can win. Kappei is a dramatically short high school student, but he is a master in every sport. He joins the basketball team and plays in a basketball tournament. However, due to a series of events that start happening to him, he must join and win many more tournaments. Kappei is also fond of the white female underwear, which he also states as the reason that gives him the strength to continue fighting. Especially if the one wearing them is his classmate Akane, which he fell in love with. Her dog Solomon is trying to protect her from Kappei, while he plays an important role in explaining all sports rules. Kappei develops ridiculous techniques on which the laws of physics do not apply in order to win. While the art is old, Dash Kappei is a light and enjoyable sports comedy.
Oi, Eddie! Sora sora ii ka?
Hideyoshi is a homeless boy living in New York in the near future who survives by hustling other kids in basketball games. But now he's been drafted into a pro team with a very unique goal. There once was a time when humans dominated the game of basketball. But times have changed, and now the physically superior alien players have taken over the game and there are barely any human players left. But Hideyoshi's team, the first all-human team to compete in the Space League, intends to change all that and bring the championship back home to Earth. Aikawa Kazuhiko was the captain of Tendoji High School prestigious basketball team. He moves into a new town to attend Mizuho High School and joins its basketball team. However, Mizuho High School's basketball team is far from being prestigious, in fact, is now defunct. Nevertheless, to say, Kazuhiko's persistence, passion and basketball skills inspired other team members of the dysfunctional basketball team to gear up and start practicing again. The goal is to play in the national tournaments where all young basketball players meet their opponents to compete with them. The tale of the youth of the five protagonists, Fujiwara Takumi, Ishii Tsutomu, Dobashi Kenji, Miura Ranmaru and Aikawa Kazuhiko have just begun along with the life of Mizuho High School basketball team.
私が負けるなんて
Subaru Hasegawa has the ambition to become one of the best basketball superstars of all time. However, this comes to an apparent halt when his high school's basketball team ceases activities for a year. Shocked by the news, he decides not to involve himself in basketball anymore. One day, his aunt Mihoshi Takamura invites him to coach the Keishin Academy girls basketball team on how to play the sport, and he reluctantly agrees. He meets 6th graders Tomoka Minato, Maho Misawa, Aeri Kashi, Hinata Hakamada, and Saki Nagatsuki, and begins training them in the sport with one goal: to defeat all strong opponents along the way. Ro-kyu-bu follows the effort of 5 elementary girls and their coach as they show their cute style of playing basketball. On the planet Earth Dash, its inhabitants gaze on his moon and technologically advanced lunar city of Moon Eyes with awe. It is a symbol for the hopes and the dreams of people, and they all dream of someday living on the moon. Dan JD, a boy living in Rolling Town on Earth Dash's surface, gets caught up in Bigfoot basketball, a fast-paced sport played with giant robots called Bigfoot, which is the biggest hit among the people. Dan JD and his companions despise the way this sport is being played, so they take the sport to the streets, rename it to Basquash, and then embark on a journey to overcome their past hardships and make their dreams come true. Lacking what is considered the most important asset in basketball, Sora Kurumatani has struggled with his short height since the inception of his love for the game. Despite missing this beneficial aspect, Sora's unwavering drive never allowed his small stature to dictate his ability to play, believing strongly in trying his hardest and persistently practicing to prove his capability. In hopes of satisfying his mother's wishes, Sora enters Kuzuryu High School to become a member of the basketball club and compete wholeheartedly in tournaments. However, Sora is disappointed to find out that the boys' basketball team is nothing but a retreat for punks who have no interest in the sport. Sora also comes to learn that brothers Chiaki and Momoharu Hanazono, whom he becomes acquainted with, have also lost their once-spirited motivation to play. Determined to revive the basketball team, Sora challenges the boys to a match against him, where his quick feet and swift movements overwhelm the group. Gradually affected by Sora's impressive skills, sheer effort, and tireless devotion to basketball, the boys unexpectedly find their burnout passion for the game rekindling once again. Teiko Junior High School's basketball team is crowned champions 3 years in a row thanks to 5 outstanding players who, with their breathtaking and unique skills, leave opponents in despair and fans in admiration. However, after graduating, these teammates, known as the Generation of Miracles, go their separate ways and now consider each other as rivals. At Seirin High School, 2 newly recruited freshmen prove that they are not ordinary basketball players. Taiga Kagami, a promising player returning from the US, and Tetsuya Kuroko, a seemingly ordinary student whose lack of presence allows him to move around unnoticed. Although Kuroko is neither athletic nor able to score any points, he was a member of the Teiko's basketball team, where he played as the phantom 6th man who easily passed the ball and assisted his teammates. Kuroko no Basket follows the journey of Seirin's players as they attempt to become the best Japanese high school team by winning the Inter-High Championship. To reach their goals, they have to cross pathways with several powerful teams, some of which have one of 5 players with godlike abilities, whom Kuroko and Taiga make a pact to defeat. Hanamichi Sakuragi, infamous for his temper, massive height, and fire-red hair, enrolls in Shohoku High, hoping to finally get a girlfriend and break his record of being rejected 50 consecutive times in middle school. His notoriety precedes him, however, leading to him being avoided by most students. Soon, after certain events, Hanamichi is left with two unwavering thoughts. I hate basketball, and I desperately need a girlfriend. One day, a girl named Haruko Akagi approaches him without any knowledge of his troublemaking ways and asks him if he likes basketball. Hanamichi immediately falls head over heels in love with her, blurting out a fervent affirmative. She then leads him to the gymnasium where she asks him if he can do a slam dunk. In an attempt to impress Haruko, he makes the leap but overshoots, instead slamming his head straight into the blackboard. When Haruko informs the basketball team's captain of Hanamichi's near-inhuman physical capabilities, he slowly finds himself drawn into the camaraderie and competition of the sport he had previously held resentment for. Thank you for watching my video about the top 10 basketball anime you need to watch. Make sure to smash like, subscribe and hit the bell for more anime videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.